del hogar y otras trabajadoras de bajo sueldo, con mejores sueldos y beneficios, solo vamos a empeorar la falta de igualdad en nuestra economía. Pues el Congreso tiene que actuar para ponerle alto a esta falta de igualdad y tienen que pararse con los trabajadores y ponerle alto a los favores para las corporaciones. Gracias.
So I say today, they're telling the people, free domestic workers,
Free domestic workers!
end the slavery,
End the slavery!
free all the workers,
Free all the workers!
end inequality.
End inequality!
Thank you. Now I'll hand you up to Congressman Ellison.
Hey, let's get a hand for Barbara, everybody. Barbara's standing up for the people who look after other people's children, having to worry about their own children. Barbara stands up for the people who clean up other folks' house while they worry about what's going on in their own house. Barbara is standing up for the folks who don't have a voice in this economy, but if we stick together and we fight and we don't back down, we will have a voice in this economy. I'm telling you right now, we're going to have to march and we're going to have to shut down some stuff. We're going to have to maybe get arrested sometime, but we will get where we're going. Our view will prevail if we have the resolve and the commitment. I want to know, are you with this thing to the end? So this is the time for sticking to. Are there any restaurant workers in the house right now? Are there any domestic workers in the house right now? Are there any folks who are working at the fast food company right now? Are any workers in the house right now? Are any new Americans with us today? Any new Americans? Any dreamers out here? Yeah, we're all out here. America's out here today. We're all out here today, and we're going to be united in our diversity. We're going to come together from different parts, different perspective, different way of living, different parts of the country, to be united in unity to have justice in this land. That's what it's about. I want to tell you right now, in a few days, the Senate, I'm in the House, they ain't going to let nothing through right away. We're going to make them put it up there. But the Senate is going to vote on raising the minimum wage to $10.10. You know what I'm going to tell you? We wouldn't be talking about this if you weren't putting the pressure all over this country. We wouldn't be voting on it, because politicians see the light when they feel the heat. And we're going to have to make them feel that heat, you guys. That means bringing it. That means bringing it all the time and every day. Not just in D.C., but all over this country. But also, you know what else they want to vote on? They want to vote on tax breaks. Tax breaks for the big corporations. These tax breaks would result in $80 billion. I didn't say $80 million. I said $80 billion. We're over here talking about cutting Head Start, cutting food stamps, and they're giving corporate breaks. It's $80 billion. Now let me tell you this. This is really going to make you a little... Oh, yeah, I do. Sorry. Okay. So we got an interpretation issue. If you're taking notes, do you want to just do it when I'm done, or do you want to just go at coterminous, or...
Sure, I can do it when you're done.
Okay.
Might not be able to do it.
Well, let me just say, what I was saying is, when these corporations, when they say they want a tax break or when they need a tax break, I'm gonna tell you why they say they want a tax break.
All right.
They always say it's for jobs. So they go to Congress in your name and say, give us a tax break, and then we'll kick the workers back.
They lie.
But they lying. They never kick back. They don't kick back. Let me tell you, since 2007, this economy has made income.
Yes, it has.
93% of it has gone to the top 1%. Now, if wait a minute, if the income since 2007, 94% of it's gone to the top 1%, what are all the rest of us getting? The shaft. Somebody who got up here and they said, look, We got to reshape the economy. That is exactly what we've got to do. This economy is unfair and wrong, and it's creating multi-billionaires like the Koch brothers. I heard y'all got up in their face recently. Is that right? You know, this creating billionaires, and they're not happy with just trying to buy the economy. They want to buy the politics too. They take all them billions of dollars. You know, you can't buy enough votes and buy enough houses with all the money they got. They got billions. They take that money and they go over here and they rent politicians or lease them, make a firm down payment on them. This is what they do. And then, even though most people, 61% of Americans or more want to see the raise in the minimum wage, and we cannot get it through the House of Representatives. Most Americans want to see us pass immigration reform, and this guy, John Boehner, won't even put it on the floor. I'm telling you, this is wrong. They have screwed up our economy, and now they're trying to wreck our politics, and we cannot let it happen. Now, I want to wrap up by saying this to you. It is often said, you got to speak truth to power. Y'all ever heard that? And some of y'all went down and spoke some truth to the Koch brothers, and they sure deserve it. And some of y'all went to GE and spoke truth to them, and they sure deserve it too. You got to get up in their face and let them know what time it is. But I'm going to tell you something else. The power already knows the truth. They already know that if they don't pay you, they keep the money. You think the power don't know that if they mess up all our environmental laws and make us live in pollution, that they get to keep the money that they should spend? You think they don't know if they get rid of the minimum wage, which they want to do, it's not going to make them richer? If they don't pass these ugly trade bills that ship our jobs overseas, you think they don't know that's going to make them money? They know? Speaking truth to power, we got to do it, but the power already knows the truth. Don't doubt it. You know who don't know the truth? My cousin and yours at the barbershop. You know who don't know the truth? My cousin and yours at the hair shop and in the nail shop. That guy next to you working that job in a restaurant said he ain't got no time to be out here. That's who needs to know the truth. We have got to increase our numbers, people. And these rallies, I'm going to tell you something about being out here at these rallies. They're very important. Because courage is contagious. Passion is contagious. If you're courageous and you're passionate, other people watching will be like, man, I got to get on that program. Give me some of what they're talking about. And so you guys, you keep it up. I'm going to be there with you. We're going to fight together. I want to let you know I'm the co-chair of the Progressive Caucus. There are 70 members in the House of Representatives who agree with everything you say. We got something called the Better Off Budget, which is all about taxing the rich, all about the tax, a financial tax on Wall Street. It's all about putting money in infrastructure as we see our bridges falling down. It's all about putting money into education so we can get the training that we need. You are not alone. And there are millions and millions of Americans all over this country who know we need a change. They just don't believe we can do it. That's your job. So make them believe. Make them believe. Do you believe? Let's win this thing, you guys.
I believe that we will win.
Bueno, Bárbara viene aquí representando trabajadoras del hogar y las trabajadoras del hogar que trabajan con niños, que cuidan las casas, frecuentemente no tienen la voz que necesitan, pero nosotras vamos a tener una voz en esta economía. Vamos a marchar, vamos a llegar al gobierno y vamos a invertirnos en esta lucha, porque vamos a llegar al lugar a donde vamos si tenemos esa fuerza. ¿Están aquí? Yo sé, ¿ustedes están aquí hasta el final? Sí. Sí. ¿Quién está aquí? Hay trabajadores de restaurantes, trabajadoras del hogar, trabajadoras de cadenas de comida rápida, otras trabajadoras y trabajadores. Hay nuevos americanos y dreamers. Todos los Estados Unidos, todos estamos aquí hoy. Estamos unidos hoy en nuestra diversidad porque buscamos la justicia en este país. El Senado va a votar mañana en un nuevo sueldo mínimo de $10 y 10 centavos la hora. Desafortunadamente la Casa de Representantes todavía no se ha puesto las pilas para hacer eso, pero no habría un voto en el Senado si no fuera por personas como ustedes, porque los senadores ven la luz cuando sienten que está caliente. Tenemos muchos problemas, hay reducciones en los impuestos para corporaciones que han resultado en 80 billones de dólares para las corporaciones, y no tiene sentido cuando estamos hablando del problema de food stamps y otros programas sociales. ¿Por qué estamos hablando de devolverle tanto dinero a las corporaciones? Las corporaciones quieren este dinero y estas reducciones en los impuestos, y cuando hablan de esto dicen que es por trabajos. Van al Congreso y dicen, si me dan estas reducciones en los impuestos vamos a crear trabajos y vamos a devolvérselos al pueblo, pero eso es una gran mentira. Desde el 2007 este país ha ganado dinero, pero el 94% de la riqueza ha ido al 1% de la población. ¿Y eso qué nos deja el resto de la población? Muy poco, nada. La economía no es justa y tenemos que cambiar la forma de nuestra economía. Porque la economía que tenemos ha creado multibillonarios como los hermanos Koch, que no solo quieren comprar casas, no solo quieren comprar la economía, pero quieren comprar el sistema político. El 61% de los Estados Unidos quiere aumentar el sueldo mínimo. Sin embargo, la Casa de Representantes no hace nada. La mayoría de las personas en los Estados Unidos quieren pasar una reforma migratoria, pero sin embargo Boehner no permite que voten sobre eso. Pues necesitamos decirle la verdad al poder y decirle la verdad a los políticos. Tenemos que ir y enfrentarnos con ellos, pero lo que tenemos que recordar es que el poder, los poderosos ya saben la verdad. Ellos saben que si no aumentan el sueldo mínimo, si no mejoramos las políticas para el medio ambiente, si creamos más tratados de libre comercio que nos van a quitar trabajos, ellos saben que ellos van a quedar con más dinero y se van a quedar más ricos. Pero, pues tenemos que decirles la verdad a ellos, pero ¿quién no sabe la verdad? Los que no están escuchando la verdad en este momento a veces son nuestros primos y nuestros vecinos, y tenemos que aumentar los números de personas que llegan a eventos como este con nosotros. Este evento, esta marcha es muy importante porque le aumenta la valentía de la gente. Y pues yo estaré aquí luchando con ustedes. Yo estoy en el grupo de representantes progresistas, pues hay por lo menos 70 miembros de la Cámara de Representantes que están con ustedes, que quieren invertir dinero en la infraestructura, en la educación. Pues ustedes no están solos, hay millones de americanos que saben que tenemos que hacer un cambio. Pues gracias.
Hi, I'm Barb Kaba from Iowa CCI and NPA. This weekend, 500 members of NPA and 600 members of the National Domestic Workers, we came together. And we came together because things need to change in our country and our world, and we can't do it alone, right? We learned about the struggles and challenges we all are facing, and the victories we are all winning. And together we began to make a new plan for building a new economy that works for all of us, not just a few. Right. We came together under the banner of Rising Voices, and today our voices rose together against tax dodgers at GE, the Koch brothers, and our voices rose at the White House. But just like NPA can't do it alone, and NDWA can't do it alone, we need more than just us. We need a movement, and we're building a movement. Today we joined our voices with our friends from RDC and Restaurant Opportunity Center and countless other organizations of people, all of us marching together to say no to poverty wages, and no to corporate tax giveaways, and no to deportations. Alright! Practice that word, no! There you go! Now some of us are going to head up the hill here and into the halls of Congress, where our elected officials will be holding critical votes on these very issues. We'll be reminding our representatives just who they're sworn to represent. And it's not the National Restaurant Association, I'm sorry. And it's not GE. And it's not the Koch brothers with their billions of dollars. It's us. We will raise our voices together in the halls of Congress and tell our senators and Congress people to put people over profits.
Muy buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, mi gente. ¿Dónde están? Mi nombre es Hilda Blanco y vengo del estado de Washington. Soy una trabajadora del hogar, una de las valientes que fueron arrestadas hoy en frente de la Casa Blanca. ¡Están libres! Ellas están libres, pero gracias a su valentía. Esta semana, los miembros del Movimiento Acción Nacional del Pueblo, juntamente con la Alianza Nacional de Trabajadoras del Hogar, 500 mujeres, nos reunimos para crear cambios en el país y el mundo. Pero sabemos que no lo podemos hacer solas o solos. Hemos aprendido a través del tiempo que los retos están al día a día, pero también victorias que hemos logrado. Hemos logrado tantas victorias. Juntos estamos creando un plan, una nueva economía que trabaje para todos y no nada más para unos pocos. Nos reunimos bajo la manta de alzar las voces. Hoy alzamos nuestras voces en frente de la Casa Blanca. ¿Están conmigo? ¡Sí! Porque necesitamos un movimiento que construya la voz del pueblo. ¡Sí! Junto con nuestros amigos de Our DC y Restaurant Opportunity Council. Muchas organizaciones y aliados marchando juntos para decir no a sueldos que nos tienen sumidos en la pobreza. No a los sueldos, repita conmigo, no a los sueldos que nos tienen sumidos en la pobreza. No a las preferencias de corporaciones. Ahora, algunos iremos a hablar con nuestros representantes, ¿verdad? Nuestros elegidos. Los elegimos por medio de nuestros votos, por eso están allá. Pero nos vamos a plantar hoy haciendo nuestro cabildeo y decirles a ellos a quiénes están representando. Nuestras voces, sea la melodía en el paraíso, sea la melodía en esos pasillos, dentro de esos senadores cuando estemos hablando con nuestros congresistas. No pongamos a nuestra gente, que no pongan a nuestra gente antes de sus propios intereses. Seamos protagonistas de esta nueva era económica que queremos construir como pueblo. ¿Sí? ¡Sí! ¿Se puede? ¡Sí! Okay. We were in the White House in the rally this morning, and 30 women was arrested. 13 women are wonderful domestic workers who clean the houses around this country. Women without courage. Thank you to us to represent us through this courage. And they are free! All of us, we are happy. They are demonstrating to our representative, we are the people first. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Go National People's Action, National Domestic Workers Work. So as we wrap up here today, I want to ask everyone to grab your signs and return them by a little boy named Esteban from Michigan, who's our nation's capital, right in the back. So if you can grab up your signs, neatly stack them by Esteban, and that would be wonderful. And then if there are representatives of the different groups who are here who want to meet your folks in a certain location, please come up now to announce where you'd like them to meet. And we'll do this in Spanish.
Gracias a todos los que están aquí de varias organizaciones. Vamos a terminar ahora y quiero que por favor, si tienen letreros, por favor déjenla allá al lado de Esteban, que está ahí atrás. La muchacha le está señalando, y si personas que de cada organización que van a llevar un grupo, si quieren venir a anunciar dónde se van a reunir, por favor suban ahora mismo para anunciar eso.
Hey folks from Michigan, we're going to meet at the fountain, on this side of the fountain, like right now.
Okay folks.
Pick up your trash.
Por favor recojan su basura. Y si son de Michigan, vayan a encontrarse al lado de la fuente.
Raise the minimum wage. We had people from all over the eastern United States that came, people from the Midwest, come to protest here at the U.S. Capitol building. And we're asking to stop poverty-based wages and to pay people a decent wage so they can support themselves and their families. This is Freeman Sullivan. We're going to be signing off in just a second here. Just a little panel we're going to stop there. Anyway, everybody's leaving. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your support.
If you're looking for the buses
Thank you very much. And have a nice afternoon.
Behind the Capitol.